PlayStation 2.
Respects yet?
Oh, wait, their stream stopped. Oh, that's weird. I guess that means I better start streaming, huh, Carly?
Hello.
Yeah. I'll stop watching the other streamer. Streamer watches streamer for whole stream. Streamception. Stream reaction stream. I'm not doing that. I don't think I'm gonna be stealing any of Ren's viewers anytime soon, so may as well just get on with what I'm gonna do today, and pray to God that the chat isn't broken today as well. Double check and make sure. Can't believe I have to reload this. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, Jim. Welcome. All right. Well, you can be my sole viewer today, unless Shrippy and classic dude decide to come in. But so today I'm gonna try making some old '90s style CGI in Blender because I want to. I had a while ago found on Render 96's Wikipedia page of all things, they have a custom node. They call it the non-principled BSDF. So it's supposed to be like the Blender internal materials, I guess. I don't know about that, but I want to see how good it is. They also have a custom world sky texture, so we'll take a look at it. But I want to try and make some, stuff like this. I had no idea you were streaming already. I did kind of mention it in Ren's server, but he didn't read it, so shame on him. Let me plop on this music here. It's not a virus, I swear. What, those things? They're fine. They're just golden semen people. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna try making some retro CGI today. Now, you think, oh, that's easy. Just don't do a good job at whatever you're doing. I mean, it's a little different than that because nowadays Blender is so good that you can't not make something that at least looks decently realistic. No, the link I sent. I didn't see no link. Hold on, send it again. Full chaos emerald. Send it again. I wasn't looking. Also, I think the chat is broken again. Let me double check this. Yeah, your link didn't send. Oof. Joke's on you. If it is a computer virus, I run Linux. Alright. So, let's start with... so we'll go ahead and bring in the non-principled BSDF. I'm going to set this as a pen so that it doesn't reuse the same material over and over. This looks white. I don't know why, so let's go ahead and bring in the world material. And I need to put the 90s skybox in. Apparently I can't do that. Can I? Oh, there we go. There we go. Why is it still white? I need to be in TV for this crap. This is weird. Let's put a sunlight in. I don't know why this isn't working. This was working before. I promise you it was working before. Okay, I guess we'll go to Eevee now since this isn't working. Bump the sun up to 300? No, 50. Yikes! We are off to a really bad start. What is going on here? That's too bright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so one characteristic of... I always wondered how that video was made. Which video? What video? What video? What? Good old Eevee. I hate Eevee, to be honest. Besides... Whoa. Weird. Okay. So usually, I don't know if that's just a result of that not working right or what. But, so one characteristic of 90s CGI is that there is no ambient light in CGI, so thusly, it's always going to be either really, really dark or really, really bright. So, I put it in Discord under music. Oh, okay. I have closed Discord right before I started streaming, so good job. Good job, me. Oh, that. Oh, the original Macintosh plus Vaporwave thing. We'll see. We'll see. I want to make something very basic right now, so we'll start with that. Let me put in a camera. I guarantee you they did not use the method I'm about to do, which is actually using Blender. Because Blender was not really around when retro CGI was, like, majorly a thing. Oof. There we go. What I'm gonna do here, since we got a massive, giant quad now. That's what she said. Let's go ahead and bring in a checkered texture. So I'm gonna say the challenge for today is that I cannot use any of my pre-made materials here, except for the 90s CGI ones, which is this one, and the skybox. So let me give you a seizure for a second. There we go. Nice, tasty seizure. Go back to the world because I feel like this is 0.5 points. 2? 0. Okay, that's a start, I guess. And let's, I like the CGI cutscenes from the Sega Saturn and PlayStation. Yeah. I mean, I've never really played any Sega Saturn games. I know of the PlayStation ones, though. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Let's make a... and then we'll do... let's do our... that. Object, and we will use the... This is just a boring matte cap. Oh, I thought this was going to be a little bit more interesting. Okay, let's go here then, and we will... Diffuse intensity. Diffuse color. Specular color. Specular intensity? Specular hardness? Ooh. Diffuse... Where in God's name is the gloss? I suppose there isn't a gloss. Yikes. That's not good. Alright, then back to the matte cap. This is a mission here. Do I need an emission? Matte cap test. What is this? Matte cap... What? Oh my god, I have no idea what this is. I know what I'm doing, guys, don't worry. PSDF has gloss. Okay, we'll go with the PSDF, whatever that is. Let's... Oops, god damn it, I don't want to duplicate this. PSDF. You're full of it, Jim. You are full of it. Looks cursed so far. Let's just try a regular gloss. This is a classic gloss BSDF. Nothing else. And roughness 0. Color. Here, this is what I'll do. I'll combine it with a non-principled BSDF. And then we will merge them with a mix shader. And in doing so, I will be very confused. Alright, I need to figure out how to make a mask for this. So what I'll do is I will bring this into a color ramp. I will bring this into a color ramp. I will bring this into a shader to RGB. And then bring that into a color ramp. And then put the color ramp into the factor. And assuming that this is going to work by flipping the color ramp, then what? Then what? I don't know. Working? Not working. I figured the color ramp would do that. BSDF, my memory is bad. Yeah, but we're not using the BSDF because we're trying to use older shaders. I just realized that the sun is facing in a weird direction. It may help if I just have it going straight down. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like an old render. Here's the other thing we should do. Is I'm going to take this down to a really old 800 by what, 600 resolution. That's what old computers use, right? And what else? Sonic 3D was specular as well. I don't know what. Doesn't know what that is. What if I plug? Oh, I just had an idea. Hold on. Through that, let's go glossy BSDF to share to RGB to diffuse back into another shader node, and then back to the surface. What happens then? And then, not quite what I was expecting. What does this look like anyway? That's what that looks like. I was expecting it to actually look like... Ugh. Am I doing this right? See, I thought that when you convert a shader to RGB... Let me try a principled BSDF instead. But I guess the challenge is we can't use a principled BSDF unless it's indirect. Which that's getting close. I don't know what that did. Doesn't look like it did much at all. This is not working. Oh boy. Okay, let's try something else then. But what is this matte cap, huh? What does the matte cap do? So that's gold. If I combine that with blue, it makes a blue. But this is definitely not reflecting whatever the heck is supposed to be going on here. I don't know what this matte cap test is. Can I see it? No. Yeah, this is definitely a fake matte cap. That's not nice. That's mean. I wonder if I could simulate it instead with a principal BSDF. Or a glossy. We're experimenting today. That's what we're doing. Maybe glossy BSDF into shader to RGB and that there. It just keeps going to that. And if I turn down the roughness, nothing good happens. I don't know if it's because there's not enough ambient light or what. Because I get a perfect reflection here, but I think the other thing is that Eevee just isn't good at what it does. If I go to cycles, that happens. Oh, good lord. Okay, why is it doing that? That's my question. Okay, it's not because of that. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Go back to the shape object. Oh, okay, that was my fault. See, I added this brightness contrast pair of nodes in there, and that completely destroyed it. Okay, that was me. I did that. That was my fault. I need to update the file. Hold on. Let me fix this. This is the file I downloaded from Render96, but I have modified it a bit to be a little, what I thought was actually going to be better, but I was actually wrong. Because what I did was I added this brightness contrast into here, and that was a bad idea. So let me dissolve these. And there we go. Now we can safely pull from our library. So now, that actually works way better. It works a lot better, I think. What do you guys think? Does that look retro-ish? I wonder, is there a way to quantize or like pixelate a procedural texture? What am I even doing with these? Okay, so this is just the glossy BSDF going straight in. So what if I did this? Utter chaos. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. If I did that. Doesn't do anything. That does something, but I don't like it. I meant BSD. Oh, you already said that. Is the chat broken or what? I can't trust the chat anymore to not be broken, so let me double check. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you. Wait. Jesus. I don't know why that causes lag on my system. I'll never understand that. But anyway. But why doesn't this work? Just plugging this into there. Claiming it as a texture. I swear to God I've done this before, but with like a different kind of thing. Principal BSDF. Let's try that. We'll plug it in. Instead of that, I don't know. Let's try the other way that I was trying before with this. Well, we have to fix it now. Oh, look at that. See, that produces a way better reflections. If I Wait a minute, what the hell is temp viewer? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let me fix this. There we go. Okay, we do that. Glossy BSDF into there. Shader to RGB. Shader to... Why can't I add this? I just had it. Am I crazy? I just had this file. This node, not file. This is the wrong... Oh god, what did I do? This isn't even... What? How did I get here? How did I get here? What? This one. Alright, did that make a difference at all? No, it doesn't. It's very annoying. See, I swear you could do this where you would, you could plug it into a share to RGB and then have that go pass through, but I guess not. Not anymore, anyway. That's frustrating, to say the least. Specular hardness. Specular hardness diffuse alpha? No, that's definitely not it. Specular alpha. Diffuse intensity. Oh, hello. That seems to do something. Specular color. If I change the specular color to blue, what happens? Specular intensity, specular hardness? I don't know. I don't know how this works. I feel like I should stick to EV because it seems to work better in EV. Or at least looks more like old CGI in EV than it does anywhere else, so... the problem, though, is that the sunlight is way too strong. So, oops. That's not going to make it any better. Really hoping that there would be at least a glossy of some kind. Oh well, let's try this now. Thing is, Eevee kind of ruins it because Eevee's not good at making glossy things. Shader and... Oh yeah, that looks good. Alright, let's do a test render. Bad subdivisions. Actually, that kind of works in its favor. Why does that work in its favor? That's weird. But it definitely does look old CG-ish. You know what will really add on to the CG-ishness? If I enable nodes, append my Blender folder under video effects, VHS, node tree. If I add this, then we do a test render. Yeah, look at that. That is quintessential. Oh, that totally makes it look like an old CGI thing. Alright, let's do more. Let's add in I'm gonna call this glossiness kind of thing. We'll call it non-PBR glossy, so that we know what's going on here. I feel like I should modify this non-principled BSDF, but I'll come to it another time. So I'm gonna put this in projects. Made a folder for this. Don't know where it is. Retro style art. Oh yeah, I also downloaded a bunch of CD sample textures, so we'll mess with that as well. Retro style one. So let's do some other weird shapes. Let's do like a cylinder. Then after this, we'll start a new file. Oh yeah, this definitely helps make it look... The lack of ambient light really helps it a lot. Let's try just a regular non-PBR, but we'll call it... Get rid of the checker texture. We'll auto shade smooth. That definitely looks like retro. So I'm going to now add in a texture from the CD that I have, or not actually have, but this is the this folder has a bunch of textures from the sample CD that Mario 64 got its textures from. So if I go ahead, I go to, I think it's under construction materials, we can see the quintessential cobblestone material used in almost every Nintendo 64 game since Mario 64. There's also some other ones. Oh my god, those sky textures. Oh, that's gonna look good. Oh, I'm gonna try that. Oh, but they're cube style. Oh crap. Oh, that'll work. Well, we'll try it. I'm sure it will work fine if I stretch it over a, what's it called? An equal rectangular thing. Close. I like how there's just one of the Canadian flag for some reason. And a beer. What? Here's some wallpapers. These are some funky wallpapers. Oh, that one. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like it. It's so terrible. Ooh, ooh. I can barely see the texture marks though, so let's go ahead. And we will do a color ramp. And we'll make it a different color. So we'll make it a weird color, like green, dark green, and purple. But first we'll put a brightness contrast in front of the factor in order to bump up the contrast and make the noise a little bit more obvious. So number one, I'm gonna do that and bump up the contrast. And now, a little too harsh though, if you ask me. But now, there we go. Oh shit. Oh shit, I think we're cooking. I think we're actually cooking right now. Hold on. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Actually, I'm going to turn down the subdivisions so that we can at least get that much. All right, next, do another primitive shape. How about a pyramid? So I'll start with a cone, and I'll say a circular vertice of 4. That will make a proper pyramid, won't it? Yes, it will. So now if I do this... There we go. Bring in the on PBR2. And I will... 3 on there. We'll load up another texture, so let's dissolve these. I'll load up another texture from our CD. Tin rusted. Let's see what that looks like. Absolutely dreadful. I don't like it. Let's find something else. About fractal patterns. These could be colorized. Maybe. Snow spots? This looks like an actual fractal. I like that. Set the UV map to be more like this. I'm assuming that this is a repeating pattern, so I don't have to worry about that. Now we can add a color ramp. Colors to... we already have a blue, so how about a more warmer reddish color? And now let's contrast that with a mint color. Change the specular here. Let's make this a little bit more quote-unquote glossy, so specular hardness. Oh my god. What did I have this set as? Specular intensity, specular hardness all the way up. Specular intensity 1. Diffuse intensity down. Specular color. I don't know if that's reflecting anything or not, so let's try... Does not look like it's reflecting anything at all, so I don't really care. This is definitely reflecting something, though. So, specular intensity, specular hardness. Plug that into the specular color. There we go. Yeah. Now, I want to see if I can change the world color to be something like that sky texture. I want to bring in the image texture. Open. And we'll bring in this one, because this one looks nuts. Bring this in. We'll start slowly bringing up the color, but it doesn't seem to be working. Should this be an environment texture? I think that... Let's change this to an environment texture. Even though this is definitely not an environment texture. Certainly looks crazy. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a Control T, which will open the mapping node. And then I want to have this seam over here. So we're going to rotate on the z-axis -90 degrees. Okay, good. Now, what if I raise the scale? What will that do? Ooh, okay, that's exactly what I want. I want to compress this like that. And like this, then like that. Maybe not that much. And we'll move the location up. There we go. Yeah. Oh, wow. That actually looks really cool. And then I want to turn down the strength just enough to where I cannot notice the brightness difference. Going up is not a good idea because we don't want there to be any ambient light. But it doesn't look like this actually affects the affects that, so we don't have to worry too much. But usually I've noticed that a lot of stuff, shut up, from especially Bryce 3D, the skybox is like really dim for some reason. I'm gonna stretch this up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see how it looks. Oh god, that is goopy. It's like really goopy looking. I think I actually need to tone down the intensity of the VHS filter. So hold on. Reroute. Viewer. Okay. So let's stretch this open and we'll see what we can do. So let's turn the distortion factor down to 0.25. Color streaks down. We'll divide that by 2. You know what? Divide by 3. Color loss, divide by 3. Color noise, divide by 3. Color blur, divide by 3. Luma distortion, divide by 2. Oh yeah, it's primarily Luma stuff. So let's just turn the Luma bleed to 0, and we'll do that for the sharpen. Actually, if just turning down the Luma blend just kind of fixed it, so. You know what? Let's undo everything that I just did and just turn off Luma blend. That's pretty much the only thing that I don't like. Okay, maybe I don't like color blur, color loss. Just realized this isn't gonna go in the viewer anymore. There we go. Oh, wow. Whoa, where did that static come from? Color noise? Oh. Ooh, I like that. It's like crappy dithering. Turn that up a little bit. Turn off color loss, turn off Luma. Blend. And that's kind of perfect. Let's take a look at a final render. I'm not sure what those halos are. I think that is distortion factor. No, it's not distortion factor. Oh, that's distortion. Oh, that's like actual like horizontal sync. Color noise. Okay, no, we don't. Not that one. Color streaks. No. Luma bleed. No. Color noise. No. Distortion factor. Luma bleed. I thought it was gonna be like chromatic aberration, but seem to be chromatic aberration, so color noise, color loss, color streaks, color blur, not it. Not Luma Blend, and it's not Luma Bleed. Is that even just straight up controllable at all? Guess not. Look how pixelated that shows up. I wish that looked like this. I don't know. I guess that'll do. Let's undo some of these settings. We do want to have colors. Now I shall render it. And that, I'm going to add one more thing, and that's maybe some text that says something. I don't know. Let's see, what's the font that every 90s computer, every Amiga computer had? I don't know, but I do have some Atari fonts that could work. Let's take a look. Gyptus, Akbar. Get out of here. Atomic Age. That's a little too 70s. So is Checkbook Regular. No. Too much. Let's see. That's a little too 70s as well. Orbitron I would definitely use, but I don't think that's something I should use. Pretendo, no. Spritendo, heck no. Yeah, I think Atarian will work, but I still think it kind of looks a little too 70s as well. Segoe could be good, but that's a little more... Don't I have Chicago? Where's Chicago? I know I have Chicago. Let me find it. Probably closer to the top. No, I have like an HD and a pixelated Chicago. That's the Mac font, by the way. The classic Mac font. Chicago, there's that one, but that's not Chicago. I guess I don't have Chicago. Crap. Okay, maybe not that. Unispace could be good. Unispace regular... Oh, I don't know. SGI would work very, very well. You know what? I'll use SGI. SGI is kind of relevant because Silicon Graphics was the company that kind of pioneered 3D stuff. So we'll do... if I bolden it, what happens? Oh, it breaks. Great. Okay. What should we put in the text, chat? What do we put? Macintosh. I'm gonna use shut up. I keep getting that feeling that chat is broken again. Are you broken, chat? Tell me if you're broken. Everybody's just kind of watching passively. I guess it's fine. I feel like I'm being watched. Turn up specular intensity and down, or diffuse intensity and turn down specular intensity. Nah, not Macintosh. Let's go with CGI. Nah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. What do you think, chat? 8-bit? What do you think? Oh boy. Rogue Ren. I don't know. Extrude that. There, that'll be his new background. I like it. Rogue Ren 2.0. What does that mean? I don't know. I find it weird that that reflection is really strong, or that shadow is really strong on the reflection there. Let me bring it forward and down and middle and up and rotate it like that and scale it up and there. I don't know. I don't know what to put, so I'm just gonna put that. Hit F12 and we get this awful render. Let's do the render at 200%, so it's like a little bit better. Maybe that's why those aberrations are there. Yeah, that kind of actually shrinks down the aberrations a bit. But I'll save that and I'll post that in the server. Post that for Rogue Ren to look at. CGI. Alright. Save. Now I want to try something new, so save incremental, and then I'm going to delete all this stuff. And this. Let's take this and swap the material for the glossy. I don't know what I plan on doing with this glossy, but we'll see. I don't even know if the glossy will work, because there's nothing for it to reflect unless I add that. But here's what I want to do, actually. I'm gonna add a bunch of like stuff. I don't know, some like mountain stuff. So I'll add a I don't know. Let's add a plane. Big plane, just like the one that's in the scene already. Make it about that big. Going to put a subdivision surface on it. Make it simple and make it like 4-ish. Maybe wish this would show me. Right, whatever. Now we're gonna do displacement. Displace. Texture, and then we'll put in should I use a clouds material, or should I look at the other materials available in CD? You know what, I'm gonna go with the displacement. And now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna apply location, mirror, generate mirror. That's gonna be weird. Maybe not like that. know how I want to do the whole, like, ground looking. In fact, it doesn't even look like ground. Not enough subdivisions, in my opinion. But I can't go any higher, so... Unless I take the... Yikes! Okay, maybe let's not do it this way. Hi, Ash. Everybody's asleep but you. So, we're making retro CGI, so that's what's happening. Let's try something else. Let's take a cube. I'm gonna use my terrain node on it. My terrain node is not great, but works. Except for when it's compiling shaders and can't do it for some reason. What I want to do, take this. So this is a geometry node I found on Reddit that does a sort of simulated mountain kind of thing. Kind of cool, but it's also kind of like buggy. So what I'm gonna do is subdivide. Actually, we'll do what we did before. So generate subdivision surface, simple 6, 8. Oh boy, I can feel my PC chugging right now. It is not a gamer chug. I can tell you that right now. Gamer chug, come on, man, gamer chug. I think this should not be that much. Go about 3. I need to put it before that. Then I do the displace. This has been fun. I'm trying too hard to soak in your material. Okay. I think I blue screened 8-bit here. Yikes! What is that? Okay, let's go with the texture that I made. That does not look like what I was expecting. Okay, what if I turn it back on now? I think Blender's about to crash here. Yikes! Okay. Shut up! Yeah, I don't think this is working. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Yeah, Blender crashed. Note to self: do not use subdivisions on a geometry nodes thing. Let's start over. All right. Plane. Let's just subdivide it manually. Having too much control over your subdivisions is not a good thing sometimes. I'm awake. I'm awake. I was talking to Blender, not you. Generate. No. Deform. Displace. Clouds. Try that. One more time. One more time. Subdivide. Okay. smooth. Now, I'm going to bring in one cube and do an auto terrain on it. For one of my node groups here, just so I can get the auto terrain material. That will make it a lot easier to set up. So now that I have the auto terrain material, I can UV project. Why does it look so, like, not good? Let me take a look at auto terrain here. 5. Oh yeah, that helps. And yeah, that helps somewhat. There's definitely a thing going on here. Now, what I need to do now is replace these groups with the non-principled. So I will plug this into that. And then plug that here. I'm going to plug the normal in as well. Yikes! What the hell was that? Alright, I don't know if that will work, but... Jesus, I really hate waiting for shaders to compile. Right, we'll do the same here. Plug this into that. And plug normal in, and then I might be able, if I plug the roughness into the specular, I don't know if it'll work. I'll try it. See if that helps. I don't know why it's chugging, because there's no reason for this to chug when there's nothing being updated. I haven't even plugged it into the mix shader yet. Oh look, an iceberg. Watch out, Mr. Billionaire Man. That's a building. That's building another Titanic. Oh, that guy. Yeah. You mean the Australian guy, right? He's so cool. I wish he was my pappy. God damn, this is very, very slow for some reason. I think I see another principled BSDF. No, that's a noise shader. Alright, let's take this one. Why does that look so glossy and gross? Specular. Plug that in. And we wait for Blender to catch up to whatever the hell it's doing. Perhaps I should have not subdivided so much. Why not mirror an object on... What? You fake a mirror. Why would I do that when I have a free mirror right here? Should check it out, JJ. It's called the mirror. What? What's going on? What are you guys talking about? We're going to the mirror? What does this have to do with the mirror? I'm just plugging speculars in. This isn't a mirror, it's an iceberg. Even though there's no ice, so it's gonna be a dirt boig. I'm not even intending this to be water. I should probably change this to something else. Look at my previous message, but I didn't think Jim and I are talking about... I don't think Jim and I are talking about the same thing. I found something cool. It's sandbox. It's a sandbox thing, like Roblox, but Godot. Ooh! You have me intrigued. Alright, let's change this to be a... Where is the shaders? I've never zoomed in on something and not been able to find it. What? What the hell? I actually don't know what I'm looking for. Where is it? Isn't there a focus on something? Look at. Show node. What the heck? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I have to actually look up how to find nodes in Blender. Focus on node. Not what I'm talking about. Control F. There we go. Control F. I'm gonna remember that. That looks grainy because it's not fully rendered. It doesn't look grainy when it's rendered because that's just how Eevee is, because Eevee sucks and you know that. You ought to know that, Jim, Mr. I love Eevee, ooh la la, Eevee so tasty, I love the Eevee render engine. Mr. calls Eevee the best render engine and then doesn't know how Eevee works. It works on my CPU, stop making fun of me! Don't you have the new Eevee? Do I? Is that by default, or do I actually have to activate? I guess. I use CUDA. It's not called CUDA, Jim. It's called Cycles. Everything uses CUDA now. I'm gonna... what's that replacement for CUDA for AMD processors? WL CUDA? Or R Luda? Something Luda. Okay, I don't know why these look so glossy. Let's just remove all the specular intensities, because they do not help in the case. Yeah, there's a new Eevee Blender 4. Okay, well, I'm on Blender 4, 4.0.2. Something above it has... And above has it by default. Okay, I guess I do, because I am using the default thing. Okay, I'll have to check out that mirror thing, because that sounds like fun. Especially if it will help me learn how to use... Godot, because I still don't know how to use Godot, and I'm still struggling. I mean, I struggle with everything, so... Zealuda, yeah, that's it. I really want to try that, but I literally have nothing to try it with. Oh, hold on, here's something. I missed something. God damn this fucking shading compiler! What am I... See, I wouldn't have to wait for this if this was Cycles. Just saying. Okay, maybe I might have to wait for it a little bit. Alright, let me grab it. And boom. I don't know if that improves it or not, but it sure does look a lot less glossy. At least it's slightly less glossy. Alright, we're gonna go on a BRB in a second. Zealuda is for AMD. I know, I was making a joke, Jim. I think it also could be the normals that are causing this. But it definitely looks Bryce 3D-ish. I'm gonna stretch this out if Eevee would fucking compile already. Come on, Eevee, stop being an asshole. And then we'll go on a BRB. Because I think I know what I want to do for this, and it's going to be kind of weird. But that's kind of the point of this, isn't it? Oh, but first I want to change this to be not blue. I'm not going for water here. Just going for generically glossy object. Now it's come. Great. Make it purple. No. Let's make it a desaturated purple. I can't win. If I slider this, that makes it like the perfectly reflective. But also, there's nothing else to reflect other than that, so it's going to be pitch black. So we'll go with that. I'm going to change the... Real quick, before we go BRB, I'm going to change this to be a funny color. Color ramp. Change it to be... green and... blue. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Alright, BRB.
Quantum Quintet ARCADIUM is brought to you by Lassie Broadcast System, Zoetrope Graphics, the following messages and coffee funding from viewers like you. Thank you.
Quantum Quintet ARCADIUM will return after these messages.
Advanced operating environment is worth. Wait just 1 minute before you answer. Watch as Windows integrates Lotus 123 with Miami Vice. Now we can take this Ferrari and paste it right into Windows Right. Now how much do you think Microsoft Windows is worth? Don't answer. Wait until you see Windows Right and Windows Paint and to listen to what else you get at no extra charge. The MS-DOS Executive, an appointment calendar, a card file, a notepad, a clock, a control panel, a terminal, a principal or RAM driver, and can you believe it? Reversi! That's right! All these features in Reversi, all for just... How much did you guess? 500? 1,000? Even more? No, it's just $99! That's right! It's $99! It's an incredible value, but it's true! It's Windows from Microsoft! Order today! P.O. Box 286 DOS, except in Nebraska!
Hey, what do you got there?
The video game has over 200 games.
Cool, 200 games?
That's right. Over 200 games can be yours with Pro 200, the greatest bargain in computer game history. 256 action-packed games all in this one compact unit. And with 15 skill levels for each game, there are more than 2,000 ways to play. Through this special TV offer, you can get the Pro 200 for just $19.98. That's less than 10 cents per game. Play games like Space War, Ping Pong, Race Car, Shooting Attack, and much more. This new computer chip technology replaces older cartridge games forever. Never ever buy those expensive cartridges again. You'll get the Pro 200 with over 200 games for only $19.98, a fraction of what you'd pay for those older systems. But that's not all. The Pro 200 is also a full function calculator and is not available in stores. Here's how to order.
For fast delivery of Pro 200 with over 200 computer games, call 1-800-441-2400 or send $19.98 plus shipping and handling to the address on your screen.
It's a new thing, it's a fun thing, it's a swing wing.
It's a what?
It's a swing wing, it's a wing wing, a brand new transparent fun thing.
It's a what?
It's a swing wing, a fun thing. And now it's your favorite store thing.
It's a what?
It's a swing wing, a fun thing, and everybody's gotta have one thing. It's a swing wing, a wing thing, a brand new transparent fun thing. It's a swing wing, a new thing. It's a swing wing.
Get Swing Wing, made by Transagram, where the fun comes from. It's a swing wing.
It's a what?
Is talking on the phone getting out of hand? Look out! You need phone relief, the ultimate in hands-free phone design. Watch. Simply attach the special double back fastener to any phone. Then attach the phone relief headset. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for remotes. Now talk hands-free anywhere, anytime. Office work is a pain for Mr. Phone in the Neck, but you won't miss a beat with hands-free freedom. A must for the entire office. Work goes quicker and easier. The padded headset removes this easily and is fully adjustable. Best of all, phone relief works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough product you'll use every day. Now only $12.95. Call toll-free to order by credit card and make this your last Phone in the Neck call.
Call now 1-800-862-1000. Our operators are giving tremendous discounts on additional units. That's 1-800-862-1000. Or send check or money order to the address on your screen. Sorry, no CODs. Credit card users call now 1-800-862-1000.
Your weekly forecast for Soul 3.
Supporting our station. Donations are open in the link in the description.
Can't hide bottles in your desk? Too hard to drink openly in the office? Stop. You need the Goon Suit. The Goon Suit looks like any other suit, but carries litres of cask wine seamlessly in the lining. Pour booze in through a special valve. And a mouthpiece disguised as a pen lets you drink with impunity, deep in thought in that meeting or kicking goals in that job interview. They'll never know you're really drinking Goon. No more awkward bottles. Call now and get the free Goon Suit phone attachment. It looks like you're taking a call, but you're really drinking Goon. And for a limited time only, you'll also receive the Goon Suit coffee cup. It looks like a regular coffee cup, but you put booze in it. Call now.
Did you try breakout with a moving wall? Did you try breakout with an extra ball? It's what fun's all about. It's Super Breakout. It's a brand new game from Atari. Have you played Atari today?
If you liked Breakout, you'll love Super Breakout. It's got more color, more sound, and more action. And naturally, it's from Atari.
Have you played Atari today?
Star Trek, the game. A game so challenging, you need this combat control panel to play it. Launch photons, fire your phasers, engage.
I have returned. NVIDIA tried to ban Zialuda, but IDK why no one just doesn't make a Vulkan ray tracing API. I don't think they're allowed to do that. Actually, I'm for certain that they are not allowed to do that. So I took a look at that mirror thing while I was not in the bathroom. That's actually really cool. The problem is, you know, your average, you know, gamer, fetus, Roblox gamer is not gonna know how to do any of that. So, yeah, that's kind of a problem if you're trying to draw in the Roblox crowd, you know? Alright. Let's make an icosahedron. Let's do that. Now I'm going to rotate. First of all, I'm going to rotate this. What is it? 30 degrees? Rotate 30? 32? 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 degrees. I should know that. I should very much know what the angle of rotation on an icosahedron is. Merge by distance. And there we go. Now we got like a diamond kind of thing. Let's scale it up. There we go. Now I'm gonna put the matte cap on this. I don't have the matte cap anymore, so let's go ahead and go back into my materials and grab the matte cap. Put that on there. Now, I'm gonna change it from gold to like Minecraft diamond color. And I don't think this looks as good, to be honest. Well, maybe it does. Okay, yeah, that kind of looks cool. GD script in progress. What the fuck does that even... What the fuck does even support Godot engine shit? What? What's wrong with GD script? I like GD script. I mean, it's probably going to be the only way I can ever make anything in Godot. It's just Python, Jims. Don't be a dick about it. I don't like Python either. Oh, boy. Look what we have here, guys. A Python hater. Well, Python hater, are you going to Python on my Python? The mirror doesn't fully support it. Yet. It's called in progress for a reason, Jim. To not use Python. Who told you? I did not. Okay, I probably did. After getting mad about Python. But then I realized Python is actually kind of good at what it does. Or maybe you mistranslated me getting pissed off that my school won't let me use Python. Because I have to learn C first for some reason. Because C is the coding language that everybody uses nowadays, huh? Not. At all. BS full Bad. Bad. Don't like it. Don't like it. What is all this crap? You did when I said I used it for my auto key presser. Okay, that was probably very specific about your auto key presser and not about Python itself. I was thinking, you know, xdotool kind of exists. But now that's kind of irrelevant because everybody's on Wayland now, I guess. So I guess you can't really use xdotool anymore, which sucks because I really like xdotool. And I'm going to end up making a macro pad that uses xdotool, so I'm going to be pissed off when it stops working. It was not specific and xdotool fucking sucks. Liar! Liar, liar, Pat's on fire. Pantalones el fuego. That's a thing. Alright, I'm gonna do what 8-Bit was kind of alluding to. I'm gonna bring out a prop from Office. And I want to bring out the good old... Should I do the iMac? That would be different. But that's too Frutiger Arrow, so no. Let's go with the SGI Indy. So this kind of stands out because it's not the right kind of computer. But let's do that. We'll do this, and then we'll replace the SDF with group non-principal BSDF. So we'll replace this. Make the Oh, there's multiple SGI parts. I didn't even realize that. That doesn't matter. You know what? None of it matters, really. Make this gray. That in. This we can go there. Good, that's good. Then this has some sort of shader thing going on here, so we'll just replace the principal with non-principal. How that works. Oh god, this has an ambient occlusion node? What the hell? Ew! Ew, 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 it's broken. Don't use ambient occlusion, it's broken. Especially on NVIDIA cards for some goddamn reason. I did not know that model still had ambient occlusion on it. That angers me. Well, anyway. SGI. Then we have that. Put a monitor in as well. Wait, where did you see GD script in progress? Yeah, it does say that. What the hell, Jim? Where are you reading that? You pull that out of your butt? Or did you find that in your butt? Find it in your butt? I think I found it in your butt. Yes. There we go. Oh, I have an idea. So I will, first of all, let's do this. So let's make this the picture that's going to be on the screen. So hold on. Screenshot this. Oh, you know what would be funnier if I... Hold on. Let's make a layout. General layout. Make a new layout. But then I'm going to split it 4 ways. So it looks like one of those older kind of looking things. I don't know if you've ever seen that where they have like... the older versions of, not Blender, well, yeah, even Blender, where they have like a front view and a side view and a left view and a right view and a blah 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 view and a top view. Except we don't need tools in every view. In fact, that would actually probably make it look less cool. Then we have the regular camera view, and that's where we get all of our stuff there. There we go. That looks like old software now. Now we can do this. There we go. Jordan, you're reminding me of my father. My father. My father. You know how I got these scars? My father. My father. My father. You know how I got these scars? My fotaja. My my fart chart. Sound like your father now, huh? No, I didn't think so. Scale this. I don't know if that's going to improve it or not. I am actually going to take away the dome. Because it just doesn't look... Well, maybe it might. I don't know. I don't think I should be using a glass. Let's disable caustics completely, and then maybe that'll be okay. Just gotta be sure. Alright, now we want to put in our... Oh my god, this one has ambient occlusion too! Where did this come from? I have no idea where all this ambient occlusion crap came from. And I hate it to bits. What if I put this in the normals? What happens? A lot of compiling, that's for goddamn sure. Too much detail. Yeah, let's do this, and we can put this in the specular. My father. AO is only broken on RTX. I still don't like it, and I still don't trust it. Besides, ambient occlusion hasn't been invented in the 90s yet. I mean, yeah, it was, but I'm not going to use it. Oh yeah, I see it. It's not GD script support in progress. It's GD script support in world real time. That's in progress. Okay. Ah. So, that's looking okay. Let's go ahead and replace this now so that it knows what to use. Good lord, this music! What is this connected to? The specular? What? I have never used the specular. What? Tint? Did not. Liar. 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 You're lying. Oh, it's not showing now. Oh, I just realized there's no emissive. Alright, hold on. We'll add in an emissive. Emission. Use that as the color. Shader. Damn it. Link. Legend of Zelda Link. This is not the right material. What the hell? How did I get here? Ah. Are you serious? This is what you're going to show me? Alright, that's fair. I like how strong the goddamn light is here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a point light inside of every one of these and then move it back. So, oops, I didn't mean to duplicate it. How did I duplicate it? Cursor to selected. Point light. Cursor to selected. Point light. Cursor to selected. Point light. One more. Cursor to selected and... Yeah, that looks cool. Kinda. What do you think? Could just multiply the emission by brightness of texture. Let me try that. Multiply emission. So you're implying to use a math node. So multiply. That does not work. I think I might be doing this wrong. RGB, shader to RGB. Black and white node. What are you talking about? I don't think these are working. Why, does this not look good? You could just multiply the emission by brightness of texture. Yeah. Maybe I'm doing that wrong. Is there a multiply shader node that a math shader node that I'm not aware of? There's vector math, but I don't think that works here. No, that definitely doesn't work here. Oh, you mean like using the in the factor? Is that what you mean? You use convert to black and white, then contrast it into factor. Oh, yeah. Okay, I figured. Okay, I'm gonna use a color ramp to convert it to black and white, because then I can do more adjustments. Then I'll plug that into the factor. You need to flip the ramp? No. Then I can do this. No, the other way. There we go. That's what you mean, right? I think that's what you mean. Yeah. How's that? Let me move this down so that's actually touching the indie. It's a Unix system, I know this! Alright, let's see how that comes out in the F12 render. Huh. What do you think? Noticing every time there's a glare, it gets blown out right here, which makes me think that bloom is enabled. Okay, that's why I've been having so many problems. There we go. No, I disabled bloom though. Okay, I guess that's a thing that I need to be aware of. I also realized that, yeah, Eevee does have ambient occlusion. It's already, like, its own thing, so it doesn't need that. So, big whoopalunka, if you ask me. Hold on, how does it look without the VHS composite? Oh no, but that tiny little shine from the frickin' screen glass just seems to blow out the blow that out. So it's kind of weird, if you ask me. I don't know, maybe that's normal. don't know if that's normal or not. I mean, what I could do is make it less reflective, but then that loses fidelity on the transparency, so I don't know. Why is the index of refraction 30? It'd be like 1.4. There should not be that much index of refraction. That's nuts. The fact that this is like one of my first monitor models kind of helps in that case. Oh, wait. That makes it way more realistic than it needs to be. In fact, would it be better if I just left it without a bevel? Yeah, actually that does help a bit. Note to self, when I update this, remove ambient occlusion and up the segment count. In fact, you know what? I'll do that right now before I forget. I have no idea what file this is even in. Oh, okay, this is in that file. Let's go ahead and fix this. Ow! Ugh. You just had to start your goddamn shader compiling, didn't you? Fine, screw you. Here, this one's gonna be dedicated to 8-bit. He deserves it. And he's sleepy. Usually I would use my new node for making a drop shadow on the text, but I'm not going to do that here because I don't want it to look too complex, I guess. 8-bit bang. Use the weird brushed metal supposed thing. I'll use some reds, some dark gray. Now it kind of looks like candy floss. Look at that. Is the floss too bright? Eh. Oh, it kind of gives it a bevel on there. I don't even know if that's intentional, but it looks cool. It looks like something out of Through the Mind's Eye, or Beyond the Mind's Eye. If you don't know what that is, one of these days we should do like a VHS review of that. Right too. Yeah. Alright. Alright, what's next? Other than waiting for this damn thing to still... It's still compiling? Oh my god. I figured, yeah, it's probably done by now. Nope. Alright, I'll probably have to come back to this later. On what's going on there. I thought, yeah, I'll just quickly fix this bug and then get on with my life, but no. I posted Pal World models if you want to check them out. Sure, why the hell not? You know what, I'll do a quick peek. Where'd you put them? I just realized the computer in Macintosh Plus is an IBM compatible. Real quick, I actually want to look at music video again. I don't think I can feature the music, but... Yeah, that's an IBM computer. Ironic. This actually looks like it was really made in like older software. You know what this reminds me of, which is really freaking weird? There was these animated music videos called Animusic that did 3D animation. Kind of reminds me of that renderer. Kind of. Oh my lord. Nice. Those clips. There's music and world objects and stuff. Geez, that's 4 gigabytes. Hold on, let me take a look at this. Did you rip the whole game? If I see an exe file in here, I'm gonna be mad. I'd be very concerned, Ash, if there's an exe file in here. Jim, stop showing your 3D butt. And there's a mirror. I did look at that while I was in the restroom. Not me, and no actual gameplay. I'm gonna save the link up to my desktop. I'll come back to it later. But yeah, that's neat. Neat. Alright, I think I'll do one more retro style CGI image. So I will delete all these. I think I'll do something similar to Macintosh in its sort of that. Just a lone random piece of grass here. Okay, weird. I'm gonna do something similar to Macintosh where it's like a room sort of room thing. So I will make a cylinder. Then inside the cylinder there will be another cylinder. Join them together so that I can just easily slap one material on both of them. And then inside of this cylinder I shall put yet another cylinder. Actually, I shall make these pillars. This. Separate selection. Then I'm going to use an array modifier. Array. And put an empty object in there. Put it there. No. What? Cursor to selected, selection to cursor, scaled. Now, object offset. Offset by D. There we go. There we go. So now I can do this. Make a bunch of pillars. That. There we go. And now I can do this. Yeah. Let's change the skybox to be something a little more interior. So let's go to world. Change that. We'll also reset the mapping functions. So 0. Keep it on 90 and put the scale at 1. Now we'll open all this. Now we'll look for a skybox that looks a little bit more interior, if there's even one. Courtyard back thing. There's a forest. There's another sky. There's this sky that looks absolutely terrifying. Penis.exe, not me. What? Not actual game piracy. It's, yeah. Despite my minor grievances with Pal World, I wouldn't pirate. Why do you have grievances with Pal World? It's not a big deal. Everybody's mad. Because Pal World's just a better Pokemon. You know what? Deal with it! I didn't mean that. Don't get pissed at me, please. Ash. Ash. Come on, Ash. Don't hate me, Ash. Wake up, Jim. Don't make me get the testicular instabulator. Whoa, this is a weird material. Check that out. Singular image. I wish I could get this to, like, repeat over and over again. Maybe if I set the scale to be very small. Oh, okay, that just kind of compresses it. That's not what I was expecting. I should search up ways to make skybox textures. I guess, if you wanted to. I like to use an app called HDRI, HDREYE. But you can also use like an old version of Google Street View, which works just as well, in my opinion. My problem isn't the game, lol, it's more Arc than Pokemon. What? What do you mean Arc? Like, the gameplay itself? The story arc? I know there was a problem with it. Then again, I haven't played it yet, so... soon. Eventually. Try this pattern. Yikamundo. Well, that certainly looks terrifying. There was a mod that put Pokemon in Arc. Power World basically just that. You use hat as separate mesh for 2D clouds. But we're not doing a skybox though. This is supposed to be an interior. It's an interior! I'm telling you, it's an interior. Trust me, trust me. An interior. See, these are the walls. That's a wall. That's a wall. A wall, and if I put a roof on top of it, that's a wall too. Put a big old cube. Then I'm gonna realize that the sun lamp won't work in there because the sun lamp directly on top. So have to lower it so that I can get some sort of light inside. And so far, so terrible. Let's change this to a circle. There we go. That'll probably work. Just duplicate the floor. By the way, you're buffering hard. What do you mean buffering? What you mean in YouTube? I have no control over my internet's throttling, and that should be known by now. Ark survival. Oh, okay. You spelled Ark wrong the first 2 times. I thought you were talking about Neko Arc. For a moment, I thought you were talking about Neko Arc. I got really excited in the pants. How could you let this happen to me? How could you excite me like this and then tear it all away? I was excited. Aroused, even. Is my love for Neko Arc not sacred to you? Wow, this is very not working. Okay, let's go ahead and put the principled on here before I completely forget. So we're gonna start with this. Start with this, whatever this is. Put texture. I'm gonna pull out a stone material. Granite. Oh, terrible, terrible granite. I love it. Smart UV project. Oh, that made it even worse. Oh, I love how bad it looks. Oh, by love, I mean I hate it. Why are these so tall, anyway? Okay, now we scale it up. There we go. Your stream has stopped or lagged hard 3 times for multiple seconds. Again, I cannot control the throttling of my ISP. And I will not deny that it is almost always their fault. Bastards. Who wants to chant "fuck cocks" with me? Oh, my fucking Wi-Fi is dropping again. Why is it so hard? What? Alright, I may have to tune down the goddamn bitrate. Are you serious? Are you gonna make me tune down my bitrate? Alright, I had to drop to 700 kilobits per second. So, this will be mostly unreadable now. Brilliant. Color ramp. Don't worry, we're almost done with the stream anyway. Let me give this a more of a brownish kind of color. Sure, that's good. Just pretty much cut off specular intensity. I'm gonna replace this. Dissolve. Oh, I didn't mean to dissolve all of it. I want something stripy. Something stripy. We'll go ahead and we'll look in stone. There's no stripes. Fractal patterns. This. I want this. But I want it rotated 90 degrees. So 90. Yeah. And then I want it to look like... actually, can I plug this into... Actually, never mind. Let's share this with another texture. I'll bring in that other marble texture that I thought looked really nice. This one. Mix color. And then we'll have that go directly. How is that not working? Really? There's no stripes? I thought that would work. Okay, there we go. That's something. I am very confused on why this isn't working. What am I doing wrong here? Sliding this all the way should bring up only the marble texture, shouldn't it? Yeah. So why am I still seeing a pattern over the let's do mix, I guess. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Bump. That should do that. And we will now put up the fuse intensity and down the specular intensity. And I'm going to do this more. That look kind of bad, but I don't care. Are we stable now? Can I turn up the stream bitrate again? We happy now? Let me go back to the world because this just kind of looks bland. I'm going to put a color ramp here. Make it kind of the same colors as the... Yeah, kind of like that. Except I want it to be... I want it to be slightly different color. Yeah, that looks good. I'm also going to turn down the strength so that they actually look like walls. This is not doing anything. Sun lamp is pulling all the weight here, so I'm going to put another sun lamp in. Now, I feel like there should be something very important in the middle to this preanth, or whatever you want to call it. Look at my props, see what we got. We got a fancy crystal, a little too high definition if you ask me, a cake, a Linux CD, RAN pods. Steam Deck would be fun. Zoetrope would also be cool. Camera would be cool too, but that's too many materials that I have to change. 9mm pistol. Now I want something that I can like. A bucket. How about a bucket? Fuck it, a bucket. Bucket's too high resolution. What I'll do is I'll change the material. I need to use a non-procedural texture, so I'm actually just going to go in and change to this material. This. Oops. Actually, I'm just going to delete that. Actually, let's use the image texture for the marble. Because the marble actually kind of does look like the metal already. We're going to turn up that, turn down specular intensity so that it looks as shiny as possible. I'm going to smart UV project. Nope, I'm going to cylinder project. Something. I feel like I'm missing out on what the hell trying to show what it is. So hold on, let me change the position of the camera just a little bit. Okay, that's a bucket, I think. That's clearly a bucket, right? Let's do what we did here with the mix shader and another metal. We'll bring in the brushed. Oops, not bright, brushed. Actually, the sky bucket kind of looked cool. Actually, you know what? Back to the sky bucket. That's actually kind of cool looking. Show only sky. All bright. Oh, that kind of looks cool. Really puts the focus on the bucket. Alright, hold on. Before I do anything, let me put a color ramp in. I want to intercept this. Make these more fancy. It's a bucket. It's a bucket of sky. It's a sky bucket. I guess. I don't know. I like the concept, but I don't know how well this is going to come by. I'm also going to put a decimate. Make it look a little bit janky. Make it a little more janky. As old CGI would be. Maybe an unsubdivision would be better. Yeah, I always thought that unsubdividing would break it. Would break the UV maps, but I guess it doesn't. Neat. Yeah, that definitely looks like a shitty old prop from like a video game. Why'd the music stop? Oh, it didn't stop. Okay. That looks kind of cool. What else? What else can I do? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know exactly what I could add. I'm going to need to go way back, though. My models. Harley. We'll go to her work in progress iterations, and we'll go to one of the very first iterations. We'll just have a bald metal Carly in here somewhere. What do you think of that? Take that, liberals. Where is it? I know one of these has a unfinished Harley model in here. There she is. Yeah, she's all metallic. Completely unfinished. I'm going to apply the armature and remove the subdivisions. A bevel would be nice. As long as it has decent, good loops, it looks pretty decent. Okay. What do you mean a bevel would be nice? I'm gonna make her a little bigger. Move her over here, rotate her, then use the drop it. No, drop it doesn't work. This is a roof. Let's make sure this is a shade smooth. Maybe I will add the subdivision surface back in. But only one. Now I gotta change the material to be something that isn't just that. So, Principal BSDF. I mean, that alone actually would work, probably. I can remove this, and then we have a solid Carly here. Oh. Oh, everything just fell off. Okay. Despite the fact that I attached it, it still fell off. I don't know why. Why is the hair not... Oh, because it's not a Bezier. Or because it is a Bezier, I mean. Look, I don't want to pose her at any point, so this would be fine. That, however, was not intentional. Specular. Hype up the specular here. It'll be very shiny. And we're going to go back to the glossy. Grab this. I can't remember which one I was on. Not this one. Oh, come on! I copied both of them. You saw me select them both, right? Oh. Yeah. Let's see how that looks. Absolutely awful. She's right in front of a pillar. What? How does that happen? You know what? That's it. Convert to mesh. Join. Boom. Done. Boom. Done. Boom. 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 Okay. Yeah. Subdividing the already dense mesh is probably not a good idea. Oh my god, that is so dense. Never seen mesh that dense. A bevel on what, Jim? Bevels are illegal. They haven't been invented yet. SM8. Oh gosh, this is a strong fucking model. How was I left unaware about this? There we go. No bucket bevel. Alright, finish your job now. Thank you. It's still, like, really dense, isn't it? God, it's so slow. Why is it so slow? what happened. Ew. I don't know what happened here. And undoing is just like reverting it and taking just as long. Alright, while I'm waiting for that, let's take another look at what we've made already. Kinda neat. Is done being weird? No. Okay, I undid that, so that means it should undo it. This is taking so long. Maybe I should just omit the hair. It's too much work just to fiddle with this. Once again, I am brought down to my goddamn knees by fucking hair follicles. Story of my life. I undid it! Finally! Undone! Screw you, hair. You're a pain in the ass. There we go. That's very nice and jank looking. Alright, let's see. Can I make this look more metallic by lowering the diffuse and increasing the roughness? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. That actually kind of looks metallic. What the hell? Harleys of the bucket. I still feel like it would be better if it didn't have the subdivision. But now it kind of looks like weird. No, I'm gonna add the subdivision. What if I put a subdivision but then a decimate? That's like a double negative. I don't know. I'll try it. Copy modifiers. I kind of like how that looks. See how it looks in the final render. It's weird and I love it. What else does it need? Does it need anything else? How about this plant? This potted plant? Let's put it in, like, the plant's growing out in the bucket. But I have to change the material, so what I'll do is... I know how this material is set up, so I'll just have to figure it out. Is it this one? Oh no, it's not. Which one is it? This one? Kind of. It's this one? Kind of, but not really. You know what? Screw your funny materials. I'm gonna use use this random non-PBR. I'm gonna get image texture from here, and we'll use wood plant, and we will use this leaves texture. And I want to like bump up the scale on everything to like massive amounts. I don't know if that's actually working. Kind of. I feel like it could be greener, so let's use a color ramp to make it way greener. Green. And green. This one should be meaner. Yes. I don't know what else. Oh no. Fantasy? Oh, I still haven't categorized where to put those. Christmas stuff. What a table. Use Actually, wait, no, I shouldn't use my original textures. Let's just use a texture that's available in our funny thingy. There's wood here, so we'll use this cherry. It's not too dark, that is. Yeah, it's kind of dark. Plus, we have too much brown. Let's make this like a weird color, like a green wooden table. Noticing that there's a bump map. That's because there's a bump map. There's a bump map. I can't see any of these. never mind. And I'm going to use decimate on this. Hopefully close all the bevels. Yes, sir, it did. And yeah. All right. I think I'm done here. So I'm going to move this back just a little bit so I can get more of the columns in the picture. And now yeah, Carly kind of ruins it, not gonna lie. Let's put some text going under the table. I just changed the pillars, but actually I kind of like how those look. Actually, no. Well, actually I like how this looks. So I'll do that. I don't know, I feel like there's supposed to be something on the table, so I'll put this coffee cup. I'll put this. I will decimate it. Or I'll just do that. Actually, let's put the same material as the bucket. Sky mug. Let's cylinder unwrap it so that it also has the same mute. Yeah, sky bucket. How about sky vessel? Yeah. The font's too modern. Let's change it to SGI. Alright, last render. And yeah. I think it's weird. I like it. Maybe move them up a little bit. forward so it doesn't look like it's the same object. Yep, there we go. I think we've met our quota. So, yep, I'm gonna get off stream now. So that was fun. I want to come back to this concept later on, so yeah. I'm tired. I think everybody else is tired, so I hope everybody enjoyed the stream and have a good one. When did Carly disappear? What the hell? How long has Carly been gone? I might be dumb. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye.